It's like, dudes, we're already here. We already came all across the land. Let's just eat dinner. We'll eat dinner first, and then we'll go. No, that is a silly name. You will name her after your sister, Miranda. Ooh, not with a capital. Capitals go at the beginning of names. Miranda. That would have been better if you had a son. Sure, I guess. I don't know, is that important? Yeah, sure, she can be ambitious. It helps her. Now, how old is my son again? He's not even a year old yet. I'm already fretting about it. Oh yeah, how's the wife? Oh good, she did recover from her illness, thank God. Good, good, good. Okay, so... Wow. Nicely done, dude. That's pretty impressive for a 49-year-old. Alrighty, and is that the tourney over? Should be, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. The tournament is over, and now it is time to bask in the glory. A glorious event. Everybody loves you. Yes, they do. That's an ambitious little bit of Franconia. Just casually chilling out there in the middle of the Holy Roman Empire. People have converted. Great. Actually, let's have a look at cultural and other conversions. So we've got yeah, we're spreading the culture from home fairly well. It's not too bad. This is still a bit of a bothersome part. What about religion? Nah, we're doing pretty well. Tengri obviously has a massive foothold over here in the east, but in the lands that we control, we've pretty much wiped out most of the other religions. There's still a little bit of Tengriism around, and this one little holdout of Orthodox. I think that might actually be the last Orthodox county in the entire game. That's pretty impressive, actually. Wow. Well, there you go. Guess we mended the Great Schism after all. People are still... Oh, no, not another rebellion. Whatever will we do? Oh, nicely done. This is good. I do like having a few extra children. I like to have an heir and a spare, just in case. We'll support the... we supported the blues last time. Let's go with the... Did we? No. No, we supported the greens last time. Let's go with the blues. I like to have an heir and a spare, just in case, because things do happen in this game. I was going to go with green, and then I was like, nah, we went with them last time. The blue team lost the race after a nail-biting final lap. To the cheers of the crowd, the triumphant green charioteer makes a victory lap. As he passes your seat, he flashes a gloating smile and gives you a little wave. Fortunately, your quick-thinking servants remove your wine cup before you can hurl it at him. That little bastard! I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Cool. So far, everything seems to be coming up our way. I like it. Well, actually, I suppose that's been true ever since we managed to murder our cousin and inherit France. But it's even more so true now. I mean, done quite well, I think. Sybil de Harcourt has become a grey eminence. That's fantastic. And Stephanie, my kinswoman, can be good at stewardship or something. Yeah, William, you look after her. You can get it right, I'm sure, this one time. Alrighty. Thank you. Alright, nice. Now, just have a kid, please. For the love of Christ, have a kid. Cool. Oh, hello. Yeah. Pelusia. That's nice. You are independent. Oh, but you... Yeah. I'd rather just wait. I'm gonna wait until the Timurids are all back together again before trying to kill them. Yeah. We need to wait to declare war anyway. Now, hopefully, if he's going to have another son, hopefully it'll be now, because The only problem I can see right now is that we'd run out of time to prosecute the war and grab all of the Holy Roman Empire. That's the only thing I can see being a significant obstacle, assuming that, you know, our son doesn't die or our wife doesn't die, and we don't somehow miss out on the claim. If we miss out on the claim, then obviously, you know, what's done is done. But as long as we have the claim, and as long as our son survives, or if he has another son, he has it this year, we should have enough time to conquer our way through the Holy Roman Empire before the end date. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I'd like to finish the war, if possible, by about 1448 or 1490. 1449, rather. That would be the ideal time to finish the war for good. Silesia, I'm not going to help you because I don't really want that. My Roman Empire is going to have its eastern border here. No. Well, you guys have fun. You enjoy your revolts. I don't care. Just don't annoy me too much. Oh look, one of them's already over. Wait, hang on. Have I got troops already raised? No. Okay, good. Yes. You will surrender. Thanks. Cheers. Awesome. So a couple of people asked also, how come I haven't tried to go to Absolute Crown Authority? Who is he? Yeah, sure. The reason I haven't done that is because Absolute Crown Authority actually prevents your vassals from declaring wars. Not internal wars, external wars as well. Oh, hey. No, you're not going to be a Wilmot. You're going to be an Emma. Oh, hey, you're strong. That's pretty cool. Not very helpful, but cool. Let's try to become better at book learning. Nice. What was I saying? Oh right, Absolute Crown Authority. It actually stops your vassals from declaring wars outside of the realm too, which is kind of irritating, because that means they'll never really have a reason to raise their troops. So, right now, they're going out, they're conquering extra lands for me, they're conquering... well, they're killing off, rather. They're killing off rebels, which means I don't have to worry about them. If I was to stop them from declaring war on everybody, then I'd have to go around doing all that myself, and it just adds a lot of micromanagement that I really can't be asked doing. So High Crown Authority is good enough for me. I'd be happy with medium, but with a realm this big, generally if someone leaves with a chunk of your land, it's going to be a fairly big chunk, so High Crown Authority makes a bit more sense. One of the eunuchs at the Imperial Court has distinguished himself and caught the attention of your advisors, though they are usually of the jealous kind and loath to admit redeeming qualities in others, even they cannot deny the promise of this young man. Very well, bring him to me. He is brought to you, and you can immediately tell his keen intelligence, his loyalty to you is without question, and here is a man who cannot be seduced by the wiles of women or turned against you by dynastic ties. He has already won renown for his martial ability. How good is he? Wow, he's actually quite good. I'm sorry, Stefan, but Alphonse is up, bro. In that case, you can research military tech. Not that we really need it, but I'd like to get siege up a little bit more, because eventually when we go to war with the Holy Roman Empire, assuming that everything goes well, we're going to need a lot of sieges to go by very, 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 very quickly. Ideally. Nice, now we're making almost 200 a month. I like it. I like it, I like it. And apparently that didn't do so well. Oh no, it did. He's just not following. No, I don't care. He gets to stay in prison. And there's another guy surrendering. Perfect. See how easy this is? I don't have to do a single thing. I just wait, and then boom! I caught my young ward, Princess Anna, torturing a rat behind the stables today. Oh, God. Let's talk to her about kindness. Did that help at all? Sort of. Yeah, it's not bad. Duke Hugh is no longer the Chancellor. Why not? Hugh. Come on, Hugh. Do me a solid. Need you to help out. I need this land from Transylvania. I need it. I need it back. Come on. Do me a solid, man. I don't care. That's my feelings on the matter. Princess Miranda is now of legal age. She's become a charismatic negotiator. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Let us see if we can't find somebody for her to marry in a good Catholic realm. What about Norway? Do you have any sons, brothers, such? He's age 12, which means she'll be 20 when they got married, but she can't marry him matrimonially. I sort of want to put my guys on the throne of a lot of places. His eldest brother is dead. His second brother is a baron of somewhere, so won't marry matrimonially. He has a lover in Sicilia, and his wife is the spy master, so she probably knows about it. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Well, Norway's not really a good idea then. What about Sweden? Count Nils, who is not of his dynasty. Really? Agnatic Gavelkind, is he... No, he's not this guy's eldest son. Is he this guy's? No? Wait, hang on. How is Nils even related to him then? Hejnam. Steinkilling. They're not related. How the hell? I don't know. This guy should get a claim. Wait, what? Ooh, I don't know if he would, actually. Well, let's him... he won't come to court. Will he marry matrilineally? He won't marry matrilineally anyway. He's asked... Oh, right, because he's the steward. Okay, so they're out too. Are there any other Catholic realms? And imagine not you guys. No, definitely not them. What about Gotland? You have a wife. What about your brother? He has a wife. What about your son? He does not. Perfect. He shouldn't be heir to anything. No? Well, that is interesting. Hey now. Alright, well, we'll not worry about Miranda for a little bit then, I guess. We'll just leave her to it. Find her somebody to marry later on. Hopefully other prospects will come up. Somebody died in a suspicious accident. Who? The Queen of Greece. I smelled treachery. I think someone had something to do with that. Oh dear. But yeah, you can marry her, sure. Sure. Well, that's interesting. Another peasant revolt. That is lovely. Lovely, lovely. You guys have fun. You enjoy your revolting peasantness. Peasants are revolting, sire. Yes, I know. They smell terrible. Cool. How has her brother not had any bloody... No, her father not had any bloody children? How is this so? Oh, hello! She's pregnant. Please... Yes! Yes! Ha-ha! Yes! Perfect! All is going according to plan. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yes! Okay, so... for those of you who may or may not have seen how we did this last time when we took England... we're going to need to do an invasion, but the problem is if you have somebody that you've married that has claim on the throne, but like our current case is a female with no brothers, and they're the eldest, they'll inherit, which is very, 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 very bad, because then you can't invade and change culture of everybody because they'll inherit it instead, and all very messy. What we want to do, because right now, if we look at the Holy Roman Empire, it's agnatic, cognatic, gavelkind. You can't destroy gavelkind titles, but for those of you who missed when we invaded England, because we took absolutely everything from the English king, it treated the Kingdom of England title as being freshly created. So it came with the crown laws that we had everywhere else. We want to do that with the Holy Roman Empire because, frankly, I want to destroy it. The Holy Roman Empire should not be. It will be gone forever. So by making sure that this kid inherits instead, or at least that this guy dies. If the kid gets dethroned, that's fine. But as long as our wife didn't inherit, our plan can go right ahead and we'll be able to destroy the kingdom of the Empire of the Holy Roman Empire when we've finished invading it. And it helps that we both have sons now, because I want mine to be of age when he invades, but I don't particularly care about how old his brother-in-law is. Sorry. I don't particularly care about how old this kid is. Just so long as he's in charge of the Holy Roman Empire and I can kill Kaiser Poppo. Speaking of which, we should probably do that now. So we're going to request his excommunication. And we're going to plot to kill him. And we'll just see how things go from there. Yes, his vile excesses. Great. Peasant revolt over. Queen Gabriella. Well, who tried to kill her? Presumably this lady. Alright, well, you have a claim on whoever it was as title. Yeah. I imagine that when it doesn't come up... It took me a while to figure this out, but I'd imagine that when it doesn't come up with somebody's title that they'd be getting a claim on, it's because the person who tried to kill them doesn't actually have a title, so they have a claim on a title rather than an actual title themselves, which would make sense. People still don't really want to kill him, so let's forget about it. We'll just kill him the old-fashioned way when the time comes. I'd like for him to have another son, or at least another couple of kids. Preferably one more son. But if worse comes to worse, we can work with it. Good job, Tavia. Bishop David of. Be nice if we could lose this. That's putting a real crimp in my style. Adhemar de Harcourt died. He was the King of Castile. Well, that's not really our problem, is it? Alright, let's speed her up. Because basically now, all we're really going to be doing... Really? I guess if you want. Really, all we're going to be doing right now is just burning through time until our son is old enough to go to war for the Holy Roman Empire. I'd like to declare war on the Timurids for bits of their land. I'd like to just have a pretty neat border along the Caspian Sea. This is the Caspian Sea, isn't it? Yeah. Good. I'd like to have a nice border along the Caspian Sea, and I wouldn't mind picking up this bit of Arabia either. But when it comes right down to it, I'm not all that fussed. Though I would like to grab that. No, I don't care. It's not important enough. Cool. God damn it, Pelusia, stop rebelling. It's not going to work. No, don't worry about it. Well, fancy that. Apparently there was an army standing right there. That's beautiful. So, culturally, I don't think much has changed since the last time we looked at this. But it's nice to just see that we're slowly assimilating everything into our realm. It's quite cool, actually. And that bastion of orthodoxy still holds out. The Economial Patriarch isn't there, is he? No. I would have thought that he... Does he still exist? Because I would have thought that he would have died, or at least been eliminated when the Mongols invaded and took over. Because when they invade, they take every single bit of land. So he would have become unlanded. I don't know, maybe he's like, maybe he's like the Pope, where even if he doesn't hold the land that he used to hold, he still keeps his title. It just exists in perpetuity. People have inherited stuff. Ooh, a book without a title was pushed in my hands by a hooded man clad in midnight blue. Something was said, but was lost in the confusion. The book was still there. It wants me to read it. Anna asks, since we all die anyway, why be so hostile about life? Fair point. She's temperate. Nice. Nice. That is definitely the better option there. My son is 3. When was he born? He was born on the 10th of July, 1429. So it'll be 1445, I think? When he's old enough to go to war? Yes. Well, actually, technically I suppose he could go to war whenever he wanted to. But I'd prefer him being 16. Just because it'll provide, it'll have less problems with vassals if he's not got a regent. Aelin de Harcourt, don't care. And there is a new Serene Doge in Venice. See, I didn't have to worry about that at all. They hated me for refusing to lower taxes. I told them to go fuck themselves. Can we change another law? We can. I think we're going to go to max feudal levies, because that's generally a good idea. There we go. So how many men can we now raise? 884k. That's pretty damn good. That is pretty damn good indeed. Awesome. Cool. So I think we'll play through to the end of the year, because I have other things that I need to do today. Unfortunately, as much fun as this is, I do have real-life commitments. So we'll play through to the end of the year, and we'll stop there. And then next time, we will go and probably try and pick up some more Timurid land. No, we won't, because Timurid land doesn't really exist. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'm going to have to go to war with Oman. Unless their war is different. Okay, yeah, their war is different. Oh, no it's not. Everybody's just rebelled against him, so they're going to try and put someone else in charge, I'd imagine. Okay, well in that case we will just wait. Raiders hit the camp. I don't know where they're hitting, but they're hitting it hard. Awesome. No, actually, I think we will keep our retinues here for now. I was thinking about moving them up this way so when the time for war does come, we can just blitzkrieg, but we'd be moving them about 10 years too early. There's not really a massive need to do so just yet. So we'll just continue on. It'd be funny if the Pope called another crusade somewhere, but I don't think he will. I think you start getting less and less of them as time goes on. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Can we go on a grand hunt? No, because we're not at peace. Which is unfortuitous. Oh yeah, who needs to be guardianed? Maud de Harcourt, who is good at soldiering and other stuff. Here, go to the Duchess of Connaught. She's good at other stuff too. There we are. Oh dear. No, no, you're really good. You can't be wounded. You were really good at stuff. Princess Anna is now of legal age. She became a thrifty clerk. She's not really important, seeing as people won't marry my my sisters matrilineally. Actually, how old is your heir? He's 14. Okay, in that case, I'll arrange a betrothal, and I'll give you my sister Anna. No. But it's not matrilineal, it's just normal. Okay, Miranda? No, he's just not interested. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. In that case, we won't worry about it too much. Yes, yes, attack weakens. The clergy is not satisfied with collecting a tithe from all free peasants. They demand the right to collect an extra tithe. A tithe is a tenth of the peasant's harvest or a tenth of craftsman's production. If the priests were allowed to collect another tithe, it would double taxes and thus make the peasants protest wildly. I would gain a little bit of tax, but no. No, fuck you. We have plenty of tax, thanks. We don't need to worry too much about that. Alright, and that is the beginning of the year of our Lord 1434. So, our plan will be, generally, to wait until the Timurids have finished with their succession crisis, or whatever the actual claim thing is, to deal with this rebellion, which is apparently going really well. Because it's up here in the Crimea, where not many people actually have troops. Well, we'll deal with that eventually. So, yeah, we'll try and deal with the Timurids, see how things go. Ideally, we'll pick up all the land Tabriz has. So, this area down here, Arabia, and this area up here. We'll pick up Oman, if we can, just because I don't like having that little tiny miniature state in the middle of our territory. It looks bad. It looks terrible next to our grand imperial purple blob. Just having that in the middle of it. It's not good enough, and we'll need to get rid of this little blob too. So that will be our goal for the next session. I'm hoping that the next session will be the last one. It's not that I'm getting tired of the game or anything like that, it's a lot of fun still, but it would be nice to end it because it's up to, I believe, about 150 videos. This is by far the longest LP that I've done in the history of my channel, although granted, that's not a very long history. But Jagged Alliance Back in Action was 75 videos. This has doubled it. It's like, wow. Just wow. It's been a lot of fun though, and I mean, Paradox games, they're very long, and 150 bits, or 150-ish bits, isn't actually all that much in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, hopefully next session will be the last one. We've only got 17 years worth of gameplay left, I believe. A little bit less than 17, because the game actually finishes just after the 1st of January 1453, though I do believe the fall of Constantinople was not in January, it was in June or something like that. But anyway, all that aside, thank you for joining me, and next time we will conquer more with Rome and me, Grey Hunter. Toodaloo.